Hello everybody, Trinitari back again with another video. Today's video is going to be about talking about Rafael Nadal's match. He has started his campaign in 2021 to win his 14th French Open title. That is just unbelievable. That is just impeccable when you think about it. 14 French Opens. He's going for his 14th French Open. The man, Pistol Pete, when he broke the Grand Slam record back in, I don't know which year, I believe it was in 2020, in 2002, when he won his, 2002, I remember, when he won his 14th Grand Slam title, and he was the Grand Slam leader back then, 19 years ago. Who in hell believes that somebody in the future will come and win, maybe, I believe he will do that, 14 Grand Slam titles in one Grand Slam event, like Rafael Nadal is trying to do in this year's 2021 French Open. So anyway, Rafael Nadal, he started his campaign against Alexis Popyrin from Australia. Solid performance from Rafael Nadal, not superior, not great, in my opinion solid, not more than so. He won his straight sets, 6-3, 6-2, 7-6. The first two sets he was in cruise control. He was obviously the better player. Alexis Popyrin couldn't touch Rafael Nadal's serve. Rafa's serve was unbreakable the first two sets. But in the third set, Alexis Popyrin, he took his teeth into Rafael Nadal's service games. At least in one game when he broke Rafa's serve for the first time in that third set, and for the only time in the entire match, and was up in the break, and was up with the break in the third set, and was up in the lead 5-2, and actually had 2 set points. But of course, the clutch beast that Rafael Nadal is, at least on clay, you should not forget that one thing, guys. Rafael Nadal is not as clutch as Novak Djokovic. Nobody is. Novak Djokovic is the clutchest beast that I have ever seen on a tennis court, but not on clay. On clay, Rafael Nadal is the biggest clutch monster of all time. Because if you look Rafael Nadal in off-clay matches the recent years, he has been losing many tiebreaks the last couple of years, but not on clay. I remember last year in French Open, he played two tiebreaks, if I'm not mistaken, one against Sinner, one against Diego Schwartzman. If I'm not mistaken, and he won both of those tiebreaks, and maybe he played also one tiebreak in the first round last year French Open, maybe, I don't remember exactly. But in any case, all the tiebreaks that Rafa played in last year's French Open, he won all of them. And he comes up with the goods when he's under pressure, when he has the knife under his throat. Tsitsipas had 1 match point in Barcelona final. Rafa saved that one. Shapovalov had 2 match points in that Rome match a couple of weeks ago. Rafa saved both of those 2 match points. Alexis Popyrin had 2 set points in this match earlier today in the first round of French Open. Rafa saves both of those 2 set points that Alexis Popyrin has. You cannot relax when you have big points against Rafael Nadal, at least not on clay. You need to take it to him. You need to play tough. You need to play aggressive. You need to play consistent. Because if you don't, he will kill you. And that was exactly what he did. Because Alexis Popyrin actually was the better play in the third set, according to me. Besides when the tiebreak started. Before the tiebreak, he was the better player actually in the third set, Alexis Popyrin. He should have won the third set. He had 2 set points. But Rafa, he took himself to the tiebreak. And well there in that tiebreak, Rafa was much better. He won 6 straight points, was up 6-love in that tiebreak, and in the end won the tiebreak 7-3. So Rafa, all in all, does a solid performance, not great performance in my opinion, but I'm not surprised. Rafa is always a little slow starter when it comes to French Opens, at least the last couple of years. I remember last year he played the first round against unknown dude from America, a dude that I've never heard about, and he took more games against Rafa Nadal than what Djokovic did in the final. So Rafa Nadal, he peaks as most in the final round, semifinals, final, not the first 2-3 rounds in French Open. Remember that, guys. So I'm not surprised that Rafa didn't look superior. He looked solid. He did what he needed to do. Won his straight sets. He almost lost that third set, but escaped somehow. He even said it after the match, I cannot believe how I won that third set. I was a little lucky, and he was a little lucky. He got helped little from Alexei Popyrin. You cannot be a Santa Claus against Rafael Nadal, because if you are, he will eat you like breakfast, which he did. He ate Alexei Popyrin like breakfast in that tiebreak, 7-3. So, all in all, Rafa, he lands 63% first serve in. That is okay number. In my opinion, he should land more first serve in. He should be between 65 to 70% first serve in. But he wins a lot of points behind first serves because Rafa does so much damage on the 1 to 4 shots. He wins 81% behind this first serve in. That is great number. And behind second serves, he wins 56%. Alexei Popyrin, he landed too little first serve in, 57% first serve in. He need to be over 60% to have to make this match more competitive, in my opinion. Even though he made this match more competitive in the third set, but in the first 2 sets he didn't make this match so much competitive. So he needs to land more first serves in. Alexis Popyrin, he landed 57% first serves in, but he won a lot of points behind first serves because he has a huge serve. Alexis Popyrin, he won 78% behind first serves. But the big difference here was behind winning points behind second serves. Alexis Popyrin wins too little, 45% compared with Rafa Nadal, who wins 56%. So, and that is an indicator that Rafa, of course, dominates the longer rallies. It is always an indicator when you win more points behind second serves, you dominate the longer rallies and also the middle rallies. When you win many points behind first serves, you dominate the short rallies, 1 to 4 shots. Remember that, guys. Don't forget that. And Rafa breaks serve 4 times all in all. 1 time in the first set, 2 times in the second set, and 1 time in the third set. Rafa is 4 out of 11 breakpoint opportunities. So Rafa converts 4 out of 11 breakpoint opportunities. Alexis Popyrin converts 1 out of 4 breakpoint opportunities. So Alexis Popyrin, he doesn't create many breakpoint opportunities because he doesn't have the greatest returns. He doesn't have the greatest backhand, which 90% of the ATP Tour is the same case. Alexis Popyrin's biggest strengths are, of course, his serve and his forehand. He hits bombs. Even Rafa admitted that himself after the match. He was hitting bombs. And it was the right game plan because Alexis Popyrin cannot trade from the baseline. He cannot trade from the baseline against Rafael Nadal. He doesn't stand a chance from the baseline. So he needs to pull the trigger. But it cost more than it tasted. He does 43 unforced errors and 34 winners. So he does too many unforced errors compared with winners. Rafael Nadal, he does 28 winners. So it is not like Rafa did tremendously many winners. But it is always the case with Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal will never do over 40, 45 winners in a tennis match. Not never, but rarely. He rarely does over 40, 45 winners in a tennis match, Rafa Nadal. Rafa Nadal's signum is doing little unforced errors and always doing more winners than unforced errors. And it was the case in this match. He does 28 winners, 23 unforced errors. He does 5 more winners than unforced errors. All in all, Rafa Nadal wins 16 more points than Alexis Popyrin in the total in the match. Rafa wins 99 points. Alexis Popyrin wins 83 points. So, all in all, Rafa Nadal was never in trouble in this match, besides in that third set. And that is what is Rafa's biggest strength. He never takes his guard down. He always has his guard up here. You need to take it to him. You need to pull the trigger, and you need to do a lot of winners, and you need to do a little unforced errors. Alexei Popyrin did a lot of winners, 34 winners. That is a great number. That is not a bad number. But he does 43 unforced errors. That is too many unforced errors. And you will never come away with that many unforced errors, 43 unforced errors, against the greatest clay court player of all time. Rafa Nadal is through to the second round, very deservedly so, very expected so, and he will face now a dream opponent, Ricard Gasquet, in the second round, 16-love in the head-to-head. Last time Ricard Gasquet defeated Rafa Nadal was when they were 13 years old. So Ricard Gasquet will not stand a chance. Rafa Nadal will destroy Ricard Gasquet in the second round. Mark my words. Then other matches that were earlier today, Berrettini won in 4 sets, Schwartzman won in 3 sets. Rublev lost in 5 sets. He lost the 5th set 6-4 against Struff. Not crazy surprised. Rublev almost lost to Query last year, I remember, but came away there in 5 sets after being 2-love down. But this time around, 1 year later, when he was 2-love down against Struff, in this match, against a big server like Struff obviously is, he couldn't come back in this match like he did against Query last year. And later today, Djokovic will play against Tennis Sandgren. He will start his campaign, and Djokovic, of course, will win his straight sets. Karatsev also won his straight sets, by the way. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace.